Um, what is everybody's favorite Halloween candy? Like, what is. Should we. Okay. Should I do my first tier list? I've never done a tier list. Horror candies, Halloween candy tier list. Oh my gosh, you guys, let's do this. Okay, we're gonna do a tier list. I think we should first figure out the categories. I'm gonna take some community influence here, but this is gonna be like Suspect Celery's tier list, so you guys might disagree with it. Okay. Top tier, would not trade with siblings. This last one is going to be never had, just so I have a category of somewhere to put things that I've never had, because I may not have had all of these. Okay, so our first one is cookies and cream. I'm just going to go in order. Okay, I just drag them. This is cool. I've never done this before. White chocolate and Asiago cheese. I would vomit. I would literally throw that up. Get that Whole Foods bullshit out of here. Okay, Hershey's cookies and cream. This is gonna be a hot take right off the start. First and foremost, I am a white chocolate connoisseur. There were not a whole lot of white chocolate candies over the years, and when I came across them as a kid, I loved them. Loved them. Okay, so I personally, while this is probably a hot take, Hershey's cookies and cream has to go into would not trade with siblings. Reese's has been a favorite my entire life. Reese's Cups, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Pieces, Reese's Pieces. Yeah, I said it. You heard me. So I'm also going to place Reese's Peanut Butter Cups in the would not trade with my sibling top tier category. I don't know. Is there anything like a bigger boundary for like the top tier than not trading it? I think Reagan and I were pretty good at trading. Reese's white chocolate is the only option. I like the Reese's white chocolate, but they're a little rich for me. I think the milk chocolate cuts the heaviness of the peanut butter a little bit, and because white chocolate is so much higher in fat than milk chocolate, and peanut butter is very high in fat, I just have a hard time with eating as many white chocolate ones. I don't know if the white chocolate ones are on here. I hate this ad, but it's okay. I made it bigger for you guys to see. Okay. Next is Kit Kats. I love Kit Kats now. I love all their flavors. I love regular Kit Kats. I love that you can break off the little pieces and take longer to eat it. I love Kit Kats. I think Kit Kats are a solid Halloween candy, but I would probably trade them. I would have probably traded them as a kid, and I'd trade them as an adult if I was trading candy as an adult, which I'm not, but if I did, I'd probably trade it. So I'm going to put Kit Kat's A tier. It's solid. I would not be sad about a Kit Kat at the end of my bucket, but I also would trade it for a Reese's or a cookies and cream, or maybe even something else. 100 grand I have never had. Reese's Pieces are terrible. I love Reese's Pieces. Easily an A tier. I probably would trade them depending on what the trade was. They're really good. I love Reese's Pieces. I'm totally happy. Sweet Tarts. Sweet Tarts kind of feel like a throwback. Do they still make Sweet Tarts? My mouth is watering just thinking about Sweet Tarts because they're so like tangy. Like I'm the kind of kid that was like constantly piling blue raspberry warheads in my face. To give you kind of a baseline of what my childhood was like candy-wise. So I'm gonna throw those B tier. Three Musketeers. As an adult, I fucking love Three Musketeers. I am gonna put Three Musketeers in A. For me, because I would trade it. It's not a do or die for me. But it is solid. It is. I would absolutely be thrilled to have a Three Musketeers in my candy bucket as an adult. Pixie Sticks. Who remembers Pixie Sticks? Do they still sell those? For me, at this point in my life, I feel like Pixie Sticks are like F tier. Airheads. Did you guys, when you were like young, Airheads were something that like my teachers used as rewards, like all the time in class. You can get like a gajillion of them for pretty cheap, and in class, everyone would get their Airhead like when you got them, and then you would like shake them until like the Airhead was like a ball at one end of the little sleeve it comes in. I'm gonna throw them in B tier with Sweethearts. Probably wouldn't trade it if I got it in my basket unless it was a flavor I really didn't like. Like cherry, I really don't like cherry flavored things, so I'd trade that. But I like Airheads. I think they're solid. And I think they're a good original take on candy. Bit-O-Honey. I'm not as familiar. So I may have had one before. I don't remember having one. In my like conscious adulthood, I don't remember ever choosing one. So I'm gonna put it in the never had category, even though I have probably tried one, but I definitely don't remember. So we're gonna put that in our never had, and we'll get one for when we do our never had tasting thing. Nerds. I love Nerds. Undeniably, all flavors would not trade. I saw an apple. If I show up at your house and I get a fucking apple, I would be so sad. I love Crunch Bars. Crunch Bars for me are A tier, easily. I am very invested in Tropical Drywall. All right, Sour Patch Kids. I like them, but they are leave or take for me. Good and Plenty. Good and Plenty are definitively F tier to me. Twizzlers. This might be another controversial take. Twizzlers to me are A tier. I'm gonna throw Dots in C tier. They do taste fake. M&Ms to me are... M&Ms to me, I would say, are B tier, but then every time that I eat them, I'm very satisfied with them. And I don't know why I think that they are B tier until I eat them. I think that M&Ms are solidly an A tier for me. Here's the Milk Duds. Milk Duds are F tier because they taste stale. I am going to go ahead and throw Butterfinger in Would Not Trade with Siblings, because I wouldn't. Okay, so our next one is gum. And this is like those 5 packs of gum that are gonna be like stale after you chew it for 10 minutes. This is kind of a C tier thing for me. Andes Mints. I do not like mint with my dessert. I do not want to eat a chocolate bar and feel like I just brushed my teeth. All mint chocolate will be F tier to me. I do not want toothpaste in my chocolate. Runs I don't remember having, which maybe I haven't, maybe I haven't. I'm going to put them in the never had because I don't feel like I can give them a fair judgment. Laffy Taffy. Laffy Taffy for me is C tier. The best part of this is that nobody has any idea whether I am putting this in Would Not Trade or F tier. Like, you guys have no idea where I stand on candy corn, and that is my favorite part of this. The community is about to tear itself apart. All right. We are going to switch back, and I'm going to show you guys where I put candy corn. The fact that some of my favorite people are on opposite sides of this, I'm sorry, or you're welcome, whichever one apply.
Don't let your kids watch it!